Welcome back, everyone. This is MandoAllday, back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Dawnbreaker. This is a statue, so I know it's a little different from the DC Multiverse, but still, this is Dawnbreaker from the Diamond Select statue line, I guess you can say. So, usually I do articulation, but obviously this is a statue, so there's no articulation, but we will go over sculpture and paint, and if it's worth your purchase or not. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to support channel, but to keep up to date. So let's take a look at this statue. And again, this is from Diamond Select, and it's kind of hard to come by because I bought this a while back, and for the price that I paid for, it is fantastic, man. But let's take a look at it from the front. So this is the front of the statue looks like, and come on, you gotta tell me that looks really cool, man. I like all this here. The Green Lantern bats look pretty cool, and obviously the way he's posed, you can see a little bit of the ring there, which again, I'll show it up close more, but I'm just kind of showing it from a distance. The paint is very good on this. This is the side of it. Has a nice lean to it. Looks good, very muscle tone, very clean. Here's the back of it. Again, that same paint and that muscle structure looks very good. You can see also here a little green lantern bats, I guess you can say. This is the other side of it. You can see more of that detail. Again, that green looks really good, man. The paint job is fantastic on this paint. And I go back to the front. Now let's take a closer look at the statue, man. Because I really like Diamond Select. I think Diamond Select is such an underrated statue. I know their quality is not always the best. It's not very consistent, and I agree. Because even I'll show you guys what I'm referring to. But nonetheless, for the price, so you can't complain. But let's take a look at Dawnbreaker, and I gotta say that head sculpture and detail look really cool. Just look at that teeth, that skin ripping right there. Looks really cool, man. I really dig the sculpture on this, and the paint is really good. That green has like kind of like a metallic look to it, which I really like here. You can see the little tubes there. Looks very good, man. Very clean, man. And the detail on the teeth is not the greatest. It's kind of like there you can kind of see it better. It's not the greatest detail on the teeth, but it'll do. And in terms of the arms, very defined, very detailed on the arms. Without scuff marks on here, but the green looks very good. I like the hand. You can see his hand very like menacing. And of course, his right arm is how he has the green lantern ring. You can see that right there. Let me show you right there from the other side how it looks. Looks clean looking in the front. But yeah, right there. Now the one downside, and again, as I mentioned with Diamond Select, it's inconsistent in terms of the quality, is that chest. If you look at that chest plate, it's kind of like a faded out. It doesn't look right. It should be more green. I'll have an image of the actual statue itself, how this is supposed to look like, but it looks a bit faded. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. You guys can see it right there. See that? Kind of has a faded look to it, not really painted well. And again, that's unfortunate with Diamond Select, and it is what it is. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, for the price I paid for it, not a bad, but I can see why some people may dislike Diamond Select, because like I said, the consistency in terms of the qualities, it's a hit or miss. But regardless, though, the Batman logo looks cool. Also, with the Green Lantern looks cool, apart from the paint job. But the upper torso looks very cool. I do like this texture design right here. Looks very good. And of course, that paint on it. Just look at that paint. Looks really cool, man. Even the backside of it, too, has that same kind of style to it. Looks very cool. And of course, that paint looks fantastic, man. I really dig the upper body. It looks really good, man. Utility belt, again, it's inconsistent. I'll show you an image of it so you can see what I'm referring to, but it is what it is with Diamond Select. And that's what I like about them, because they're affordable. I mean, you could probably get them for like $50 for their statues, and really, if you really think about it, for $50, you get a pretty good quality statue and very detailed. And I gotta say, the upper body on this statue, the sculpture looks very good, and that paint job, that green paint, man, looks really cool. You got the tube design right here as well too. Looks clean, man. Really cool, man. Diamond Select always does a fantastic job with these statues, and I do have some. And again, I'll show more videos of my statues collection. Not a whole lot, but I do have some. I definitely have the Dark Knight's Medals one, even though they discontinued it for some reason. But regardless, though, let's take a look at the lower body. Not much on the legs. There is some definition on here on the muscle. Obviously, his knee pads here, kind of basic. Legs or boots, not much going on. Even on the back, again, not much going on in terms of the legs, in terms of sculpture. But that paint, though, similar to the upper body, also present on the legs. But the legs are very plain looking. It's clean. But overall, though, just that pose of Batman looks really, really cool. Just look at that. Tell me that don't look dope. And again, you can get this for not anymore. I say not anymore because these went for like a $50, and then they went on sale for like $35. I got mine for $36. So you can't beat the price. Let's take a look at the base here, and the base looks very, very cool. Look at this here, this bat. Just look at that detail on the bat. It looks really, really, really cool, man. Also, the little mini bat right here. You guys can see it's a little flimsy, not too much, but again, looks very, very cool. And then you see a lot of the clouds here, like he's floating, which I really, really like. Here's another bat here on the other side. Again, very detailed, nice and bright green, and a small little bat right here too. Again, I think they retail for $50 for a statue. Again, I gotta say, Diamond Select is top notch, man, for the statue of this. And again, for $50, I can't complain. It's another Batman thing right there. It looks very cool, man, and it's so much sculpture. The bottom is not much going on. It's a bit dusty because I have it on my wall, but nonetheless, though, this looks very, very cool, man. And again, for the price, the retail I believe is $50, but for what I paid for $36, you can't really complain for $36. It looks cool. The paint is good. The sculpture is, in my opinion, fantastic, especially that base. And I gotta say though, man, if you have a chance to get one, I would recommend getting one if you can get one. I say that because I've seen the prices now. They go for like $75 to $100. And in my opinion, I think it's a little too much for a statue like this. But again, that's just me though. But nonetheless, though, I really dig this statue. And I think Diamond Select did a fantastic job with the Dawnbreaker from the Dark Knights storyline. And again, thumbs up for me, man. If you had a chance to get this, highly recommend getting it. I really like this. Thumbs up for me. Let me know what you guys think of the statue. Do you plan on getting this statue if you can afford one or find one? Or do you already have the statue? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So it includes an overview of Dawnbreaker from the Diamond Select statue line, and on to the next one.